Hey guys, welcome back to the channel in my current nightmare. I just set up a porch pickup for something that I can't find, and I'm fairly sure that it is in here. And this is what stems the problem I'm currently having. There's too much stuff and it's everywhere, and I am getting tired of it. Oh my gosh. Thank you, universe. That is the piece that I need right here. This is what I set up a porch pickup for. But that just proves my point. I really need to get in here in the bus and in my living room. I know I have a dining room table. I haven't seen it in months. I can't do this anymore. So like all this stuff, this is not listed. This is not listed. This is listed, but I need to get it not just like hanging out in there. I need to go through all this stuff. I need to list what's not listed, and I need to organize what is, because we are done having pop-up sales for the year. So I have to make this something that I can figure out throughout the winter, because I'm not one for the cold. And since we are not taking off like I had originally hoped for, we need to make this workable. I need to do some of that in this video. But for now, I'm going to stick this out for a porch pickup. 50 bucks. Hopefully that goes well. I'm not going to be here, so it is what it is. If you're only going to have one porch pickup in a day, at least it was a good one that just got picked up. And there should be 50 bucks under the mat. Yeah, that was a good pickup. Before I forget, I need to set the CD out for a porch pickup. It's a classic. $5 whole. Man, I'm telling you, I haven't sold anything online in like 2 days. Guess I can take this out because she never showed up either. I did leave the Hanson CD, but she's just going to Venmo me the money. We are at the estate next to our buddy's house. I think this is around 4. We're going to see if there's anything left. A lot of the clothes are still left. Have you watched Beethoven? Beethoven? Love it. Yeah, what? That was like big when I was young. Yep. Beethoven, you guys remember that? Alright, what's going on with the pockets?
See, I had to unplug this phone 15 times.
Wait,
who doesn't take Lord of the Rings, sir?
Oh, this is a freaking runner that matches. I'm finding things. So I found a cool freaking spider that I would love to put in a jar. And I've got teeny tiny jars at home. So I need something to put this in. Ooh, what's in there? Wait. Is there more of these? Hold on. Oh, I'm going to put the spider in here. I'm not super sure I'm even going to get very far in here.
The beagle almost got into the rat poisoning.
I gotta get to that. I want to know what's in it. One of the cool things we brought back from... it's crazy the stuff you find in other people's houses. It is a carpenter's scribe. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
A carpenter's scribe.
Like 1850, 1875.
Yeah. 1850 to 1875. First said he found one on eBay for how much?
13. One on Etsy.
13 and one on Etsy for 40. I can't fathom this thing being worth $13 being that old, so I'm thinking we're more in the $40 range here. Found this in the shed. I think that's a...
Boy Scout.
No, is that a floor on there? Or is it an eagle? It's an eagle.
That is the Boy Scout symbol.
Oh, it's a Boy Scout symbol. I knew that. I was just seeing if you knew that. I found it in a box in the shed. I thought it was neat. Rich said he's got to soak it. Is this bone?
I don't know what it
or
is.
Plastic?
I don't know what it is.
Feels plasticky. That moment you sell something and you're like, oh my god, where did I put that? I found them. They sold. She already paid me over Venmo for $35. These are old Jewel Brights. They got the little star. A couple of these have really cool, like this one's got a Christmas tree in it. Anyway, vintage ornaments, 35 bucks. These came from Grandpa's, so they get split with Mom. I'm having like reseller ADD right now. Grabbed this out of the shed. It's like a pot holder. Just needs paint. I thought it was neat, and it like stands on its own. Might be able to show you. I got wonky, isn't that neat? Just, you know, coat of paint and some pots, it'll look really cool. It has like one leaf left. I might break that off. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Might leave it. I honestly think my favorite thing... Ugh, come on, box. I think my favorite thing is the vintage Christmas sweaters. I'll do kind of a better haul. I'm gonna go see if we can find any garage sales because I feel like it. And then we'll kind of do a combined haul of everything. Well, at least some people are braver than I am. There do seem to be a couple of sales still going on. Interesting. This one is an estate sale. And I just watched somebody come out of here with a ceramic Christmas tree. I wonder how much these are. Oh, the backs are glued in though. Bummer. None of this stuff is priced. There's definitely not a ton of stuff here. And I'm debating on the frame. It's got a plastic cover. I think I'm going to keep it. It's got some sort of clear coat on it. $2. I got the vintage fancy goldfish and the snuggle puppet. It's the Snuggle Bear, you know, like the... And this one's 1980s, I think. 1986 Snuggle. It's interesting. Seems like a lot of kids and baby stuff, but I don't know. We're gonna peep it anyway. Why is it that when you see a keyboard, you have to do this? You just have to. It's like a whole set of keys. I managed to only spend $5 out garage sailing. We didn't hit, I think we hit 4. And then we had to go to the grocery store and get stuff for lunch and dinner and soup and things. And I spent most of that I spent most of the money that I had on food. Hate that. Anyway, I kind of love this. It's just like a vintage brass fancy goldfish. The frame, obviously, I'm going to put a spider web in. And this is, I have a thing for puppets. I don't know why. 1986, I think, Snuggle Bear puppet. Oh my god, he's so cute. I don't know what he's worth, but I paid, like I said, $2 for these, $3 for this, and then we're gonna do kind of a wrap up on the stuff we got from the estate sale, leftover things. We got half a big box of stuff. I grabbed this because I was thinking I might be able to put a spider web in it. I still haven't figured out the dynamics behind it, but man, I am fairly sure Rich can figure it out. We've got to remove the clock parts, spider web this piece in the middle, and then put the clock parts back in, potentially. I think it would look really cool if we could figure it out. I believe this is some sort of, like, garden tool. Very old garden tool. What it does, I don't know. Primitive back scratcher, if you will. 2 old saws. This one is a Westline. Tempered spring steel bevel field teeth. And then it has, I look for this. Those I can usually do something with. This one is older, also has the little brass doodad. I don't know what they're worth. This is not what the estate sale was charging. I guarantee they would have sold. If that was the case, I will know more when I look them up. Hand pottered, I believe these go underneath a planter. They are signed, sort of. I can't really read that, but I'm pretty sure that's what they are. They like sit underneath a planter pot to catch water. At least, I think that's what these two are. I'm not sure on this one. Got 2 of these old locks. I swear I have one of these safe locks. And then there's a master. I just think they're neat. And an old colander, old metal black colander. I grabbed a couple relevant looking books. James Patterson, Elizabeth Strout, Our Kind of Trader, and A Week in Winter. I was thinking that I could trade these out at little free libraries while I'm out and about. None of these really catch my interest, but I'm sure something else out there will. This Holiday Home 2005 set of mugs, there's only 2 here. There's also only 2 of these, but I like these slightly better. I'm not going to keep them, but it is a pair there. Marked Art Mark, maybe? I don't know. I believe there's 5 of these Luminarc Santa Fe mugs. I think I remember grabbing 5 of them. Correct. There are 5. I bet you'll never guess what I grabbed. So I grabbed more soap, because it was free, and why not? It's a brand new thing of freaking soap. I'm just going to stick this in my cabinet. Check. Creepy spider in Tupperware, and these plant hook things. My all-time favorite finds on this round was the vintage Christmas sweaters. This one does have a brooch I plan on taking off and listing separately, but this is just a Croft & Barrow 3X. I don't know what this is worth. Ooh, neat. This one's got a signature of some sort. I've got my glasses on and everything and cannot read that. I'll have to look harder. Brand on this one is Nutcracker. It's a 2X sweater vest, and if I remember correctly, it's got a snowman on the back. I think there's another Nutcracker one in there too. This is another freaking rad Christmas sweater. Size 2X. I need to get these listed like ASAP. I know we have not technically hit Halloween yet, but if you go into a store, you dual buy. Another Croft & Barrow. And then this is not, oh, it's got a tiny little stain on it, but this is just like a vintage color block.
Something beeped.
Sag Harbor. He goes, something beeped. I don't know what size this is. The tag's cut out, but I gotta go get our food. I think you guys seen me grab this windbreaker. Current scene. I don't see a size. That's just, I don't know. I don't know what size it is, but that is that. And then I grabbed the dog's a blanket I'm gonna wash. This is the last thing I grabbed from there. It is a set of 4 table World Markets. These are newish, but placemats. I think there's 6 of them, and a table runner that are matching. Probably not worth a ton, but again, we saved them from the estate sale. I don't know what they're doing with the rest of that stuff, but I'm sure at this point a lot of it that doesn't get picked is going to get dumped. So on that note, guys, I think that pretty much wraps it up. Me and Indie Girl are going to sign you off, and we will see you on the next. Bye!